This morning on DC News Now, a little bit quieter out there compared to yesterday evening. We're tracking dry conditions to kick off your Tuesday morning. Don't forget those sunglasses. You'll certainly need those for that morning commute. More details and we'll get towards the rest of that 7-day coming up.
Also coming up, put to the test, where DC public school students can go today to get a COVID test before returning to class next week.
Trump strove the number of classified documents reportedly discovered at the former president's Florida home.
And Movie Pass making a comeback. We'll tell you how you can sign up.
All right, happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. 8 o'clock now on this Tuesday morning. Thanks for waking up with us here. Yeah, could see a little fog on your morning run or when you're heading out to work or school this morning. This is a live look over DC right now. We do want to get straight to meteorologist Jackie Layer with a check on our Tuesday forecast. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tanaya and Corey. We're seeing relatively quiet conditions out there to kick off your Tuesday morning. Just a few areas of reduced visibility because of some fog. That's continuing to lift. We were down to about a mile in Culpeper not too long ago, but that is continuing to improve. But elsewhere, we are tracking mainly clear conditions, at least in DC. We're seeing those beautiful blue skies, and this cold front really trying to clear the area, and that'll continue to push its way off the coastline over the next couple of hours. It is ushering in a bit more relief in terms of the humidity. We're not seeing dew points as high as what they were yesterday morning, but also temperatures starting off into the 60s to low to mid 70s. We just jumped up to 75 in DC. We're 72 in Leesburg and Frederick. Hagerstown, you're coming in right at 70. We're right into the upper 60s out towards the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. Those dew points, as I mentioned, not quite as high as what we saw yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, we saw quite a few areas with those dew points into the 70s. So thankfully, a little bit of relief out there. But today, we'll see high temperatures seasonable into low to mid 80s later on this afternoon. It will be a bit humid out there, but overall, I'm thinking a-okay day aside from just a mix of sun and clouds developing by the afternoon hours. Maybe that spot shower chance up towards Hagerstown as we get towards 2 p.m. this afternoon. Otherwise, the rest of the region should be dry. Wednesday and Thursday also mainly dry out there, but we'll continue to notice a bit of a warm up towards the end of the work week. More details on that with that full 8-day forecast at this 8 o'clock hour coming up in just a couple minutes. But right now, I do want to toss it over to Shanika with the very latest on traffic. How's it looking?
Good morning, Jackie. It's looking okay. We're looking at Northern Virginia, that mixing bowl in Springfield, 95 right where Route 1 meets, and everything is fine there. But on 66 at East, we've been talking about this all morning. Stealing the headlines, we have a crash, and this is in the Centerville area right near 28, and we have 2 left lanes blocked still. We still have bailout traffic on Lee Highway 29, so keep that in mind as you're headed out, as you're planning your commute this morning. And then not too far, matters just gets worse because we have this work zone right on 66 headed east again, stealing 2 left lanes. So it just seems like if you stay right on 66, you'll get there, but you'll get there probably in over an hour. So this work zone, you can find that right near 123 and 50. It's in that zone there right near Vienna Metro Station. Other than that, we have a tree down. This is in Fairfax. This is off of West Street, right near West Broad Avenue. And I'm not really sure how long it's going to be there. Last I checked, crews were headed out to that scene. Over to Frederick through Germantown, you'll find a crash right in that Urbana area right before 80, and it's still slowing everything down. It's also going to take you about an hour to get from Frederick to the Capitol Beltway, so that's pretty painful. And if you don't want to deal with that, you can take Maryland 355, guys.
Thank you, Shanika. Breaking now, police are investigating a double shooting in Prince George's County. This all happened at about 4:30 this morning on Silver Hill Road. Both of the men shot were taken to an area hospital. Their names and conditions have not yet been released. We, of course, will bring you the very latest information as it comes into our newsroom.
Also following some breaking news this morning, a man is in jail for a sexual assault that took place Sunday night in Reston.
Our Christy Matino joins us now in our studio. So, Christy, what do we know so far this morning about this investigation?
Well, Corey, Janaya, the big update this morning is that an arrest has been made, but we still don't know who the suspect is or the motive behind the crime. But here's what we do know. Police responded to a call for a sexual assault on Sunday night on Lovedale Lane in Reston. This all happened around midnight. Police say a woman was asleep and woke up to a man standing inside her apartment. The man then threatened her with a knife and then allegedly sexually assaulted her. Charges have not been released yet. We can expect to learn more later today. That's when Fairfax County Police have a scheduled press briefing to release those details. In studio, Christy Matino, DC News Now.
All right, Christy, thank you. Your time right now is 8:05 this morning. Montgomery County is ramping up its efforts to stop the spread of monkeypox. Starting tomorrow, new doses administered in Montgomery County will be 20% of the previous doses. The county is following new federal guidelines allowing more doses to be given from a single vial to stretch the vaccine supply. Despite the change, County Council Vice President Evan Glass is calling on Maryland's top lawmaker to get more shots.
There are not enough vaccinations coming to Montgomery County, the largest, most diverse jurisdiction in the entire state. And Governor Hogan's got to step up and give us more vaccinations.
This morning, the CDC is reporting about 380 confirmed cases of monkeypox in Maryland.
New this morning, Montgomery County Superintendent is buying nearly $10 million worth of new school buses. Today, the Montgomery County School Board is going to meet and discuss this big buy. Just a few weeks ago, Dr. Monifa McKnight quietly put in an emergency purchase for 64 new diesel buses for $9.7 million. Now, she says those bus orders are usually placed a semester or year before they're needed. Last year, the district only ordered electric buses. And today, DC Public Schools is going to give out rapid test kits. Now, all returning students must submit a negative COVID-19 test before returning to class next week. Our Joseph Omo is live now with where families can go today. Joseph, good morning.
Tanaya, good morning to you. You said it. That is going to be your ticket into the school building this year. A negative coronavirus test. That's the only way that students are going to be allowed back into class as it's time to get back to school on Monday, this upcoming Monday. So here's what you need to know. Everything is free. The coronavirus tests themselves are free. You just have to pick them up at the correct school, and we'll get into that in a second. DCPS, they want you to take these tests every Sunday, they want you to take the test on this particular Sunday, the day before school starts, and then upload those results online. You test positive, you can't come to the first day of class, and in fact, you have to quarantine for 5 days per the CDC guidelines. Also, another reminder for parents, if you have kids who are 12 and older, they have to be vaccinated in order to attend school this year. You can get those shots for free at several mobile vaccine clinics at schools across the district this week. We actually have a link on our website, dcnewsnow.com, to where you can find those mobile vaccine clinics. And listen, the whole testing thing, testing before you come back into the classroom, it is nothing new for DC Public Schools. Take a listen.
We implemented this procedure last year during spring break, so families should be very familiar with this. It really limits the possibility for us to have, asymptomatic individuals on our campus with COVID at the beginning of the school year. So it's a really important strategy so that we start our year off safe and strong and limit the impact of COVID on our campuses.
Keeping COVID out of the classroom there. So very, very important to note here. It's a great resource, right? Getting a free coronavirus test. You don't have to shell out $5, $10, $15 at a pharmacy to get one of those tests. However, you have to get that test at the school where your son or your daughter is going on Monday. Right behind me is Hardy Middle School. So if one of my kids was a middle schooler, boy or a girl, they would have to get their test here. I wouldn't be able to go to another middle school or another elementary school down the street. Reporting live here in Georgetown, I'm Joseph Omo. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Joseph. Well, this morning, the search is underway to replace Dr. Anthony Fauci. The nation's top infectious disease doctor will step down in December after 50 years in public service. Fauci says this is not a retirement. He wants to use his time to encourage young people to enter public service. We'll have much more on this coming up later in our newscast.
Your time right now is 8:09. Happening now, police are searching for a man accused of attacking 3 people who are Asian. Police have released a picture of the man they say they are trying to track down this morning. According to officers, the man hurled racial slurs on K Street last week. Police say he then approached the victim's car at a red light and threw a brick through the window. Some neighbors now left feeling unsafe.
They are Asians, and there is a lot of things happening, so sometimes we don't feel like safe as before.
And according to Metro Police, there have been at least 15 hate crimes in the district based on race and ethnicity.
And your time right now is 8:10. This morning, the New York Times is reporting former President Donald Trump had held on to more than 300 classified documents after he left office last year. Now, the DOJ recovered half of those back in January. The high number of documents set off alarms, prompting more investigation into what the former president had held on to, triggering the recent raid at his home in Florida. The contents of those documents not exactly clear, but the Times is reporting that some of them dealt directly with national security and nuclear weapons.